Happy Video Friday! I just got back from my research trip in Montana where I read a book that was rather interesting, and we will get to that in a moment. Plus, I have a new release that just came out last week as well, so let's get to it. Okay, Right Guy Wrong Word is live. You can get it on Kindle Unlimited. You can get the sloppy copy along with all of my books from julianne.com. You can get signed book plates from there. This is a book about book club. This is one of my more favorite female protagonist character arcs. I loved writing Reese in the Fisherman series. I think that her character growth was amazing from the first part of the first book to the ending of the second book. Anna, when I decided to expand on this from the short story that I did for the Brazil publisher, Anna's character arc went from do we like Anna, we kind of like Anna, maybe we don't like Anna, to like, for me, I absolutely love where her character goes from the beginning of this book to the end of this book. It has one of the most unique endings that I've given a book, maybe one of my favorite endings. Eric is a no-brainer. You're just going to love him from beginning to the end. So this is definitely a romantic comedy, but it's got some deeper thoughts within the book that I think a lot of people have probably been highlighting, and I've seen it shared on social media. So thanks to everyone who's decided to jump into the expanded edition of Right Guy Wrong Word. I just got back from a trip to Montana where I was doing some book research. I went with my oldest. If you can ever travel with your adult kids, absolutely jump at it. It's just a magical experience. And we went to Glacier National Park. We traipsed around Missoula, and we went to the farmers markets. I took one day where we went to Idaho, and I visited my assistant Jen, so that was a great trip along that highway there, to Lewis and Clark Highway. We saw some fires, sadly, a lot of fires going on there, but overall it was a great trip. And I'm going to do just a teeny tiny mini book review. I'm terrible at reviewing books, but I rarely read anymore because I just don't have time. I'm doing so much writing. I help school my youngest child because he has dyslexia and dysgraphia. And when I'm not doing all of that, I just don't want to be sitting in front of a screen, something up close to my face. I have to be moving around, exercising, going on a hike, a bike ride, whatever. So I just don't get a lot of reading time in like I used to. But since I had this trip and there was playing time, I went ahead and downloaded Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. It was a Reese Witherspoon book club pick. And it is more, gosh, it's more like literary fiction, I think. It's definitely heavy satire. I didn't know entirely what I was getting myself into. It is very meta. It's like the book world, the publishing world. It's the online social media world in the context of books, book talk, definitely TikTok, really. Or not TikTok, Twitter for this story. There's heavier subject lines with cultural appropriation, diversity, social media alienation, commodifying someone's identity or their struggles. There's just like, it sounds super heavy as I'm saying this to you, but it was so well written and such a page turner, very entertaining. And June, this character just really gets herself into hot water through this story, and it's interesting to see like how is she going to get herself out. And she's not necessarily the world's most lovable character, but she is very well written, and I couldn't stop turning the pages. I wanted to know, like, where was this going? How's she going to get herself out of this like predicament that she's in? But it was a well-written book, definitely worth reading if you're willing to jump out of your romance genre into something that is more like literary fiction. Check that one out. So that's my quick little book review. I'm not a professional at that at all. This is just my impression of it. See what you think of it. What am I working on? I am finishing Jackson's story. I have about 10,000 words left to go. It will publish before the holidays. I haven't set a date quite yet. I have one of the two covers completed for it. There will be two covers because I will have a coordinating cover to what's existing right now online for my Jack and Jill series. I will be also doing a white cover for the previous edition of the Jack and Jill series, and also to coordinate with Out of Love. And the white cover edition for Jackson's story, which is called Because of Her, will have bonus content. I am doing one book that does not have bonus content for anybody who's wanting to just read it as a standalone and hasn't read the Jack and Jill series. This book will definitely be able to be read as a standalone. I knew it was going to be a challenge to make it a standalone, but I can tell that even I'm only 10,000 words left to go here, give or take, I've succeeded in that. This will be a fine standalone, just the way that a lot of people read Out of Love who hadn't read the Jack and Jill series, and they loved it without the Jack and Jill series. But the white covered edition will have bonus content for those who want the bonus content. You want me to give you updates on what's happening with the characters from the Jack and Jill series and updates on the characters from Out of Love. So everybody should be happy. There's a little something for everyone. Again, I will give you sneak peeks of the covers when I can, and I will give you updates on the publishing as I get those. What else? I had discussed potentially doing an expansion on a Christmas book. That's probably not going to happen, as I knew towards the end of summer I would have more a feel of where I'm at with all of this, and because of potential projects that I have for next year, I'm probably not going to get that Christmas book out. Oh, something's in my eye. Anyway, I guess I'm not telling you 100% no, but it's not looking good right now. But that's okay. You're going to have Jackson's book, Because of Her is what it's called, and you will be deeply satisfied going into the holidays. I think that's all I have for you this Friday, so definitely grab Right Guy Wrong Word off of Kindle Unlimited, or order the floppy copy from me with some really cool stickers that I have for that off of my website, and we will catch up coming soon. My dog's barking. Yes, we're done with this video. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.